And so to cut it down, to distill it, what are we doing to stop this war? We're doing demonstrations, we're doing education, we're doing workshops, we're doing trainings so people can have the tools, both the intellectual tools and also the awareness, the actual skills that people need. Everything from direct action, linking arms in front of a barricade, this kind of thing, to to other information, how to talk to the media, how to talk to your Congress people, how to go and lobby. The Washington Peace Center is a 501c3 organization, tax-deductible nonprofit. So we welcome your donations, and you can write them all off on your taxes. Why give to Uncle Sam so he can pour more of your money into the sand, along with all the oil and the blood of our almost 4,000 soldiers by now, let alone the millions of Iraqis, of innocent Iraqis who've died, even though that country did nothing to attack us. Not that Iraq's the only example throughout American history. As we learn more and more about the truth of American history, we realize how much we're really not taught in high school. We're really not taught in college until you delve into it, and you realize that there's a myth of American history, that America always is the do-gooder, bringer of the torch of democracy. And then there's the reality of American history, which is pretty much distilled by General Smedly Buttler, who was a Marine Major General, one of the most decorated Marines in U.S. history, two-time winner of the Congressional Medal of Honor, who said that war is a racket. And what happens is, in spite of the guise of America, of this myth of that we're following the flag and we're really defending our country, but we're not really defending our country, we're defending our interests. And as soon as we talk about defending our interests, that means we're defending our dollars. But it's not really our dollars of all the people, it's the dollars of the corporations. And so the corporations go abroad, the money follows the corporations, the flag follows the money, and the soldiers follow the flag. And that's what Smedly Buttler said almost 100 years ago. He was a general in World War I, and he was out by the time of World War II. And a lot of people don't know about Smedley because, well, they don't like to talk about him so much, because what happened is while Franklin Roosevelt was President of the United States, starting the New Deal, some of the business interests of the United States, i.e. fascist interests, went to General Smedly Buttler, who was this war hero, and asked him to help lead a coup against the United States government. And so they asked this decorated four-star general, will you help us overthrow this evil Roosevelt regime and basically put in a fascist, put in a business government instead. But Smedly Buttler was a man of integrity, and he went to Congress. He basically turned in the people who were suggesting this, among whom we found out just recently, within the last 2 months, Smedly Buttler was in the news because it was mentioned that one of the business interests that went to Smedley, or I should say General Buttler, was a relative of George W. Bush and a relative of George H.W. Bush. It was young George's grandfather, Daddy Bush's dad, Prescot Bush. Yes, the very same Senator Prescott Bush from Connecticut, who before he was a senator from Connecticut was a Wall Street maven and big business interest guy. Basically helped fund people who helped fund the Nazis. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cast aspersions, but this is true historical fact if you want to go and look at it. And it was found out recently and came through the media, like I say, in the last 2 months, that Smedly Buttler was approached by Prescott Bush, amongst others.